Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming and joining me this morning. Yes, good. How are we all? Thank you very much for coming and joining me this morning. Well done for finding me. Well done for coming. Well done for showing up. All right, so we've got 30 minutes of exercise in 2 minutes time. So use these 2 minutes to go, great, okay, I found Sarah, wonderful. And sort yourself out, get yourself a good space that you need, get yourself a chair if you need a chair to work on this morning. It's up to you. The most important thing is that you're here for the 30 minutes and you are doing something, all right? So you can do it at 10 o'clock with me live, or the beauty of this, of course, is you can do it at a later time in the day or in the week, or you can do it twice. Oh. So, good. How are you all feeling? I hope you are all okay. I hope you have survived the coronavirus so far. It's been hideous, hasn't it? Most people I know have had it now or got it now or something like that. So I hope you're all right. Keeping well, keeping safe, keeping as active as we can. All right. So now remember, you can do this sitting down like we did just before Christmas. I think my last one just before Christmas was sitting down. All right. So you can do it in a chair. You can do it on the back of a chair. Just make sure we've got some support, because it's just quite useful to have that there when we're doing some balance and strength stuff in a bit. And I think we're probably ready to go. So if you are sitting down, make sure you come to the front third of the chair. If you're standing with me, I want you to have a lovely upright posture, and I want you to start to move through your feet. All right? So you've just got to get going and see how you feel this morning. All right? See how you feel. You can be holding on to the back of the chair or holding on to a bit of support. That's it. Good. And then as you're ready, as you gradually start to go, oh, okay, this is not too bad. The hardest bit is really getting started, isn't it? And once you've started, once you've gone, yeah, okay, all right, we're on it. All right, we are on it. Okay, so let's think about our arms. All right, so they're swinging back from the shoulders. The elbows are moving backwards. Great stuff. And you're lifting up through the chest. You bring the shoulders back and down, and you are there. Excellent. Wonderful. Good. So it's exactly the same in the chair. You're marching through your feet. You're swinging through the arms. And just for now, the movements are actually fairly small. Just while you start getting going and just, start seeing how you feel. You might need to just make it even smaller, and that is fine. All right. That is absolutely fine. The most important thing is that you are doing something. All right. Doing something for these 30 minutes. All right, always better than nothing. And we always feel better at the end. So let's do some mobility then. So hold these feet still and take them wide. That's good. So you've got a nice stable base. That's essentially all we're doing there. Arms down by your side, chest lifted. Ready? We're going to squeeze the shoulders up and down. Squeeze them up and down. So usual thing. Let's get these shoulders moving. That's it. It's really good for our shoulders, really good for our neck muscles. One more time. Now roll those shoulders backwards. Here we go. A nice big roll. Forwards, up, back and down. Let's do that again. Forwards, up, back and down. That's it. So really get those shoulders moving. That's great. Lovely. Keep that mobility there in your shoulders. One more time. Lovely. Relax those shoulders down. Turn your head and look one way. Don't mind which way it is. Come back to the middle. Turn your head and look the other way. Lovely. Let's do that again. So take it nice and slowly so you don't get dizzy. So just look the way you're going. Superb. Let's do one more time. Excellent. Each side there. Good. And the other side. Superb. Have a breather. Let's take one hand onto one shoulder and draw a circle with that elbow. Now start to get the waist engaged a bit if you can. That's it. So you're just exaggerating the movement. One more time. Wonderful. Let's stop. Let's change sides. Ready, steady. Here we go. Circle it around and circle it around. That's it. You can pop it on the shoulder. If you'd rather just keep it a bit freer, that's fine too. One more time, one more time. Lovely. Let's do a big arm circle now. Ready? Let's do a big arm circle. Now let's do it with the other arm. Ready? Off you go. So you're just walking backwards there with those arms. Lovely. Let's go again. Now, can you do it with the little finger leading the way? So it's a bit like you're doing a backstroke. Now, you choose, see how your shoulders feel this morning. All right, so what you might be able to do, if you can, is brush that ear with your arm. Do you see? So brush the ear with your arm if you can. All right, it may be that your shoulders are just feeling a bit too stiff this morning. And if they are, not to worry at all. We just do what we can. We just do what we can. And we're just trying to get that nice, that's it. Yeah, and you're just sort of starting to get the arm moving a bit more, starting to get the shoulders moving a bit more. Let's make this one the last one. Lovely. Let's relax those arms now. Give them a bit of a wiggle out. Do they feel okay? All right. Shoulders are back and down. Let's do a side bend. Ready? Let's do one side. Come back to the middle. And then the other side. Wonderful stuff. All right. Now then, again, do this at your own speed, in your own time. It does not need to be as quick as this. All right. It doesn't even need to have as big a range of movement as this. It can be smaller. All right, that is absolutely fine. Promise me you just do what suits your spine. That's good, that's good, that's good. Let's do one more time. Oh, great. Lovely. Let's come on back into the middle here. All right, now then, just pop your hands on your hips and give those hips a circle around. All right, so let's make it small and then gradually, let's make it bigger. That's it. Good. All the way around you go. Around you go. Lovely stuff. Wonderful. Good. Great. Lovely. Let's do one more. Nice big circle around there. Excellent. Come on back here into the middle and let's change sides. Off you go. Round you go. One way. Round you go. Lovely. That's it. Let's keep that going. That's great. That's really good. Nice big circle round through those hips. Fantastic. One more time. One more time. Excellent. Come on back here into the middle. Brilliant. Lift up tall up out of those hips. Excellent. Let's take one arm in front and one arm behind. Now, just a nice, easy twist of the spine. Easy twist. Good, nothing too hectic. It's exactly the same in the chair. Lovely stuff. Well done, well done, well done. All right, let's slow that down a bit, make the movements a bit more deliberate. Stand up tall. Can you fold your arms and just grab hold of those elbows? Draw the shoulders down and back. Twist around, look over one shoulder, come back to the middle. Twist around, look over the other shoulder, come back to the middle. Wonderful. Now let's go again. You're going around, you're coming back to the middle, and you're going around. So check out those shoulders. Really feel like you're drawing them back and down. So feel the shoulder blades come back and down as you twist around. Now see if you can keep pulling in through that tummy. Let's do one more time each side. All right. Good. Come back here into the middle. Relax those arms. Now bring those feet in. And I'd like us to march now. All right, so the upper body should hopefully feel nice and warmed up. That's it, like it's all mobilized, like it's moved around. The elbows are moving backwards. And you are gradually, just ever so gradually making that movement. That's good, a little bit bigger. Wonderful. Elbows are moving backwards. Lovely. Chest is lifted. You are wonderful. That's it. Terrific. Terrific, terrific, terrific. Good. Elbows are moving backwards. Lift up tall. Superb. All right, now then, slow it down for me. Hold something if you need to. And I want you to start to lift your knees, all right? So we're going to do knee lift, all right? Knee lift. I'm just coming towards you. All right, good, good. That's it. So knee lift and knee lift. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful. Good. Now then, how are you feeling here, lifting up those knees? Hips all okay? Keep hold of something if you need to. If you want to, you can take the opposite hand to the opposite knee. That's good, that's good. That's good. Now remember, go at your own speed. It doesn't need to be this quick. It can be slower. Just see how you are feeling. That's good. If you are sort of feeling nice and kind of mobilized in that upper body, you can make it a bit more of a twist. All right, but I'm going to leave that to you. Just see how you're feeling, because this is quite hard work on those hip flexors, and it's quite a good stretch that's happening now of your bum. All right, let's do one more time each side. Ready? One more time each side. Last one. Wonderful. Stop there. Now I want you to tap the toes behind you. Tap the toes behind you. Good. That's it. Yeah. So now, because I want you to now lengthen out those hip flexors and work the bum. That's good. So just tapping those toes behind you, tapping those toes behind you. Wonderful. Good. Now, if you are feeling it this morning and you want to add some arms, you can do a bicep curl or just keep holding on to the side, and that is absolutely fine too. All right, so I want you to do exactly what suits you. Try and lift tall. Try and keep those shoulders back and down. That's it. And just touch those toes behind you. Touch those toes behind you. Arms are optional. That's it. That's good. That's good. And you'll just start to feel it working through that bottom. That's it. That's it. Lovely. So really just sort of working through the glute there, and you're just giving those hip flexors a natural stretch. Yes, good. Great stuff. All right, heel and toe now. So come on back here into the middle. Stand up tall. We're going to do heel and toe and heel and toe. Just put your hip in a comfortable position. All right, a comfortable position that suits you. All right, so I'm sort of got my weight on that one leg there, but you might find that it's better to be up tall. Okay, so you choose. All right, so just stop there, and now change sides. So I've just sort of realized I tend to sort of drop my hip there to do the heel toe. But look, you don't have to. You can stand tall and do it. If that's better for you, stand up tall to do it. Because what I really want you to do is move the ankle, mobilize the ankle. All right, and just do what suits you with that hip, all right? Because we're all sort of slightly different in our hips. Let's do a heel and toe again on the other side. All right, ready? So you stand tall, you hold on to a support, and you're doing heel and toe. That's it. So you can drop the hip down if that works for you, or you can stand up tall. Whatever it is that you are doing, just get that ankle to move. Let's do a couple more. Lovely stuff. Brilliant. You can stop there, and then I want you to change sides. Ready, steady, off you go. Heel and toe, and heel and toe. Wonderful. You are great. You are. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, that's your last bit of mobility, really. Come on back here into the middle now, and I'd like you to march. I'd like you to stand tall. Can you also circle your wrists around? Can we get those moving? Yeah, circle your wrists one way. Can you keep your feet moving as well? That's it. And then circle the wrists around the other way. That's it. And keep your feet moving as well. Lovely. Lovely. Great. Great. Give your fingers a wiggle. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's it. Get those fingers moving. Get those fingers moving. Get those fingers moving. All right. Now then, I'd like you to splay the fingers out. Thumbs on top. And I want you to push the elbows backwards. So just for a few seconds, see if you can keep those hands lovely and long. Washing machine's a bit loud. I don't know if you can hear that. It's gurgling away behind me. All right. Good. Now then, relax the fingers, just as you would do normally, and get the elbows just that little bit softer. Great. Great. All right, so we're going to do a few exercises now, just to increase the heart rate a bit. Okay. So just a few exercises that make you feel like you're breathing more heavily than usual. Wonderful stuff. Let's tap the toes out to the side. Are you ready? Steady? Here we go. Let's tap. Let's tap. Let's tap. That's it. Let's tap. Well done. Let's tap. Let's tap. Excellent. Arms. Let's start with a bicep curl. Good. Great stuff. Lovely stuff. That's it. And it's just the toes tapping. Now then, I've just sort of noticed, because I was just sort of, I try not to look at myself, but I was looking at myself there and just sort of looking at that kind of hip movement I've got. So look, you don't have to. You can stand tall and just tap it out to the side, or you can do that kind of, you see, there's sort of a slight, it's because in my youth, I've been an aerobics instructor, you see, so that's why you could just, well, it's up to you. Just I want you to feel what works for you. So, all right, let's relax your arms. Let's tap the heels in front, okay? You ready, steady? Let's tap the heels. Let's tap the heels. That's it, so tap the heels in front. All right, now then, arms, I want you to push them forwards at shoulder height. Ready, steady? Let's go. Push, push. That's it. Lovely. So it's a bit like a press-up type movement with those arms. Try and stand tall. If you'd rather have your hands on a support, that is fine too. That's great. That's it. So you're tapping those heels, pushing the arms forwards. Well done. All right, we're looking forwards. We're taking nice deep breaths and you're going at a speed that suits you. If those shoulders are getting tired, put your arms down. Wonderful. Let's do 4 more. Let's do 3 more. Yes. Let's do 2 more. Wonderful. Relax the arms. Tap the toes behind you. Ready? Just like you did in the warm-up. Tap the toes behind you. Lovely. Now, let's try opposite arm to opposite leg. I'm trying to think about it now. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Do you know what? Or just do single arms. Just do single arms. That's it. Yes, good. Single arms. Wonderful. Good. Great. All right. Let's do both arms. Ready? So they swing, swing. That's it. So it's a bit like a front raise there with those arms. That's good. Tapping the toes and tapping the toes. Yes. Great. You are great. Lovely. Good. That's it. So working through those arms, tapping the toes behind you. Yes. Excellent. Very good. Very good. All right. Now let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5. We're nearly there. 4, 3, 2. Now march through those feet. Here we go. All right. Now then, here is the last bit before we start to cool it down and do a bit more strength and balance. Okay. So we're on the spot here. I want you to imagine that you're walking up a hill. So it's hard. And then you have a breather halfway through. All right. So let's do a big count of 8. Or a count of 8 with big movements. All right. Okay. You ready? Steady. And let's go. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now have a breather. So you're sort of resting halfway through up that hill. Yeah. Okay. This is good. But the view is going to be better if we do another 8. Okay. So it's another 8 big. Ready with me? Ready. And you can count if you want to. 7, 6, 5. Counting's good. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slow it down. Admire the view. And then I want you to ease it down the other side. Now, as you ease it down, you go, I've got a really tall spine. I've got a really upright posture. I'm looking out. Elbows are moving backwards. This is good. This is good. Wonderful. Now you can slowly make that movement a bit smaller, a bit slower, a bit easier. Wonderful stuff. All right, I want you to take side steps. Now I'm pointing that way, but I don't really mind which way you step. Now, I want you to think about these because these are good for our balance and they are actually really good for your hips as well. All right, so you're going side to side. Now, stand tall. Try and keep the feet facing forwards. All right, so everything is facing forwards. That's it. So have a look down at your toes if you can and just check that they're facing forwards. All right, so we're doing that side step. That's good with forward-facing toes. You can't see mine. There they are. There they are. That's it. So you're really just sort of getting, how are those hips doing? That's it. That's it. Forwards with those toes. Good. All right, lovely. Now then come on back here into the middle and do the smallest march. And in fact, do a march now with your toes remaining on the floor. So it's just the heels that lift. How's that? How is that in your hips? All okay? Do they need to have a bit of a rub there? All right, come now. Let's do some squatting. All right, let's try for 10. So do the first one as a warm-up. So get your feet so they're hip width apart. You might want to have a chair behind you maybe, or the chair in front, or certainly a support. It's just quite nice, certainly for the first one, to have that bit of support. Because I want you to think strength, all right, and range of movement. So stand tall. This is number 1. Go halfway down. All right, so just feel, that's it. Just see how you feel there and then come on up. All right, now, here comes your 10. Are they all right? Here come your 10. We're going to make them nice and big, and you're going to hold on to your support. Okay, so you've got that nice, lovely support here. Stand tall. Let's do 10. Come with me. Ready? We go. Down. 1. Down there. And 2. Now, can you get your weight in those heels? There. And 3. Do what you can in those knees. Down. And 4. Well done. Push your weight back in those heels. And 5. Excellent. Push the weight back. Now try and keep that chest lifted. 6. All right, lovely. Down there. Now I want to stand up tall at the top. Extend those legs. Lovely. And again, down you go. Now fully extend all the way, all the way, all the way. Squeeze your bum as you come up. Right, you've got 2 more to go. There. Good. And lift, and you're doing 1 more now. Ready? So you're going down there, and you are lifting up. Extend, extend, extend. Excellent. And give those legs a bit of a wiggle out. You are great. You are great. All right. Now then, side leg raises. Hold your support. Stand up tall. Now you can keep the weight through those hips nice and evenly. Just a lift up 1. See if you can do a bit of a hip hitch. Is that okay? Look. See if you can do a bit of a hip hitch. Out to the side, in, down. Ready? So you go out to the side, in, down. Number 3, it's out, in, and down. It's out, in, and down. Here comes number 5. Out, in, and down. Well done. Go 6. And down. Now then, try and keep those hips facing forwards. That's it. And the toe eases towards the floor. So you actually lead with the heel. Let's do 2 more. There. And down. 1 more. Really good for our hips. Goodness me. Can you feel that we haven't done it for a while? So let's just move through those hips there. Give them a bit of a wiggle out. Give them a bit of a rub there. Are they okay? It's hard work on those hips, especially if you've got any sort of hip injuries there. It is hard on them, but it is really good for them to do. So let's try the other side. And sometimes it's the weight on that one hip actually that's quite sore. So just do what you can. Lift up tall, shoulders back and down. All right, so I'm lifting that foot up off the floor. We're going out, in and down. I'm just coming to face you again. Ready? So we go out, in, and down. Number 3, it's out, in, and down. Number 4, it's out, in, and down. Well done. Go out, in, and down. Lovely stuff. It's 6. And down. It's 7. Remember that toe points down towards the floor if you can. So it leads out with the heel. So you really focus on this muscle here. All right, so it's there in the hip. That's it. Really trying to keep those hips lovely and strong. You've got 2 more to go. Ready? So it's out, in, and down. 1 more time. It's out, in, and down. And then again, just give those hips that bit of a rub through there. Well done, everybody. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Lovely stuff. Okay, all right, balance. Let's come up onto one leg, all right? So I want you to give those hips a lovely sort of ease out here. All right, we're trying to stand on one leg now. So I want you to stand tall, shoulders back and down, look forwards. Now put that weight on that one leg again. Bring your foot off the floor. See if you can challenge your balance here. It might be a lighter touch. It might be no touch. We're staying for another count of 5, a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your foot down. Give that a wiggle out. Wonderful. Let's try on the other leg. So move your weight over onto that other leg. Soften off the knee. Stand up tall. Look out into the distance. Challenge your balance. It might be no touch fingertips or a whole hand. Stay there for another count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that foot down and give it a wiggle out. Wonderful. You are great. All right. So let's try and do another strength one now. So I want to work on these shoulders a bit. All right, so we're going to try some press ups. All right, so let's do 5 press ups against a wall, and then we'll see if we can do 5 press ups on the floor. And if you don't want to come onto the floor, you stay doing the 5 on the wall. Okay, so find a nice stable wall. Would walls be anything other than stable? I just heard myself say that. Find yourself a wall that you can. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So find yourself a wall. All right. So now then, be sort of slightly away from it if you can. All right. Because what we want to do is try and get the weight to come down towards the wall and back. All right. So have your hands so they're a good shoulder width apart, and probably actually 1.5 times, so they're that little bit wider. So more like sort of here rather than here. All right, because what I need you to do is bend and get those elbows back, okay? All right, so now then, move the chest. We're going to do 5 towards that wall. Are you ready? Steady. And 5, lift, 4, lift. How are you doing? 3, and 2, and 1. Take a breather. Could you feel it? What you need to do is just get yourself into that position where you can feel it. All right, all along there. Now, we're going to do 5 more on our hands and knees if you're happy to come onto the floor. All right, so if you're happy to come onto the floor, come on down now. You're probably going to lead with your stronger leg. Choose a support, get yourself down nice and safely. All right, and then we're going to do those 5 press-ups again. Now, if you're comfortable with press-ups and you want to be, I don't know, on your toes, that is fine too. I want you to do what suits you, all right? But make sure that you get yourself into that lovely good start position, which is hands wide, remember? Just like you did on the wall. They're a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Now, like you did on the wall, you've got to get the weight slightly forward so you can really work that chest. All right, so ready? Pull your tummy in, and we go chest down to the floor, and you come on up. How are you doing? So you're doing down as far as you can and lifting up as high as you can. Stay on that wall if you need to. 3, and 2, and 1. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, great. So have a breather if you're on the floor. You might want to just come up onto those knees and just give those wrists, wherever you are, give those wrists a bit of a work. Now, we're going to do hump and hollow. All right, so you can stay on the floor or you can stay standing. I don't mind. All right, so this is all about tilting the hips underneath you and then humping up through that spine. All right, so let's have a go now. So we're going to tilt the hips under, around the spine, look down towards the floor, and then you hollow it out. All right, now stay doing those on the floor. I'm just going to come up just in case any of you are standing. All right, so if you're standing, you're doing a really similar movement to what we're doing on the floor. All right, so you're here. Do you see the difference here? You're going under, so you're sort of rounding, and then you are pushing back. Now, just be careful. Be careful on those hips and spine, all right, because, it's early in the morning. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean? Your spine is still just getting used to the day. All right, so just take it easy. And really what we're doing is trying to encourage the curves of the spine. All right, so encourage that sort of mobility and strength and flexibility in that spine. And also it's about your hips as well. So just trying to really keep those hips tilting under and tilting back. All right, so you're just trying to keep that lovely mobility there. Do a few more. Do what you can. Thank you very much for staying with me. Well done. Well done. Well done. I know that might not be the most nicest exercise to do, all right, that one. So thank you for staying with me. Let's make this one the last one, okay? And then we can have a stretch. Oh, good. So if you've been on the floor, now is the time to come up. All right, you ready? So strong leg goes in front, tilt your feet underneath, and you use that support to help you up. Okay? How are you feeling? All right? All okay? All right. Let's just give everything a bit of a wiggle out. So you just kind of start to get yourself back to normal and get yourself ready to stretch. So you might find that it feels nice just to do a bit of a march. Just kind of get your head back to. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Let the sort of blood pressure start get back to where it should be. All right. Okay. So now, nice, easy movements. Great. We've just got a last couple of minutes now to stretch. So stay with me for these last ones, if you can, please. We're going to start with your hamstrings. So we stand tall. You take one leg in front, not too far. All right. So just ease it out in front, like that. Okay. So it's not too big a step. Now, I want you to bend that knee. So bend one knee, like you're sitting down in a chair. So bend it. Put your weight on it and try now to feel the stretch in that straight leg. So let me just come and face on like that. Is that okay? Let me turn to the side. You stay exactly where you are. I was just, in case you're looking up at the camera, you're tilting your bottom backwards. All right, you're feeling that stretch in the hamstring. Some people like to do it with a raised toe. Some people like to kind of be sort of here. It's up to you. See how you feel. It's up to you, your stretch in that hamstring. All right, up you come now. And let's change sides. All right, so it's the other leg in front. Doesn't need to be too far in front. And then you sit back on that bent leg and give yourself that lovely hamstring stretch. So often in classes, we do this one sitting down. All right, so the aim, exactly the same, is to get that leg straight and it's to feel the pull in your hamstring because it is really, really good for us, this stretch. All right, really good to give that hamstring a lovely stretch. Well done. Oh, well done. And then up you come. Let's do an upper body stretch now. So take your feet a bit wider, lift up tall. Let's put that hand on the shoulder again. This time, push the elbow directly up to the ceiling and let the hand creep down in between your shoulder blades. And try, if you can, look, to keep your chin level. So can you lift up a bit? And some people, I know, like to pull there, but just see how you feel. See how you feel in that shoulder. Wonderful. Relax down. Let's do the other side. Ready? So you're here. You are up. Good. Now, how many have we got this morning? Oh, brilliant. It is really lovely to come and people to come and do it live with me. And it's lovely for everybody else who does it later on in the week, later on in the day. It's really, really, really lovely to see all those numbers and to see you all doing it. It's fantastic. So, well done. And thank you for all your messages over Christmas. Thank you for all the Christmas cards that I got. That was so sweet and thoughtful, really was. Now, calf stretch. Hold on. Take that leg back. All right, so this time it's heel down at the back. Oh. So press it down. Good. Chest is lifted. All right, you are wonderful, everybody. Really, really wonderful. All right, so well done. Well done. Pushing that heel down. Goodness me, feeling that stretch in the calf. And then change sides. Anyone would think we hadn't done it for, a few weeks. That's it. So press the heel down. Ease that knee forwards. Well done. You've just got to tick off these stretches. Pressing the heel down, giving yourself that really good calf stretch. Really lovely to do when they're nice and warm like this. Great. All right, wonderful. Last stretch then. Come on back here into the middle. Put your hands onto your bottom and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. If you feel all right in your fingers, sometimes people like to do it that way. It's really up to you. However you feel, that you really sort of puff the chest out. All right, so that's it. So really puff the chest out. Well done. Try and draw the shoulders back. Give yourselves a really lovely upright posture. Wonderful. Relax the arms. Finish off with a nice deep breath in, up to the ceiling. Take care of those shoulders. Relax down. Let's do one more time. Ready, steady. Nice big reach up to the ceiling. You can look up if you like, if you're all right in your necks there. Oh, stretch it out. Well done. And let's give ourselves a very well-earned round of applause. Happy 2022. Bye. See you soon, everybody. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Lovely.